At this time, we're going to ask the Heavenly Choir to come up here and help us start the show in a traditional yet primitive way. Are you almost ready, Heavenly Choir?
We're almost ready.
All right, I'm getting in tune. So begins another one of our Viva NashVegas radio shows. William's going to have that sign ready for when I fall to my knees. You'll see what happens on the back of my guitar. Get ready.
Radio!
Turn your radio on.
It's the Viva NashVegas radio show live from beautiful Kimbro's Café in the heart of Franklin's Antique District. Can you say Viva NashVegas?
Viva NashVegas!
So much fun. Well, it's great to be here today. Let me hear you scream. You can scream louder than that. Okay, well, we got some great music and some great breakfast prepared by Chef Michelle, who will be up here in just a little while. But we'd like to start this show off with no further ado. These people are fantastic. How many times have you done the show?
Half a dozen.
Half a dozen times.
5.
The thing is, we may have to change the name of the show to the Rachael Davis and Dominic John Davis Show. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, two and only, Rachael Davis and Dominic John Davis.
Hello. How are you guys? How many of you arrived here by car today? A couple of you guys. Anybody arrive here by bicycle or livestock? How many of you arrived here by bus? Oh, look at that! I have a whole bunch of relatives here. Okay, wait, let me do this. How many of you are not related to me? Yep, look at that! That's fun to do.
You have to tell us about your banjo. I love
This
that.
one?
Dixie. I want for my grandkids.
You want this is a banjo uke. So I play ukulele, you know, and I play banjo and I play guitar and tenor guitar and piano or whatever, you know, and sing and do stuff. And I hardly ever bring this with me, but this morning I was like, well, how about I bring the banjos? So this is a little banjo uke. It's called a Dixie. Yeah, this is Dixie, by the way. John Davis on the upright bass. How many songs do you want us to play, George?
5.
5 songs, yes! That's with 2 instruments, that's 2.5 songs each. I'm gonna have to figure out that half one. You wanna do Girl Find a Rise? Okay. Yeah. I wrote this song for my niece Layla. So she's a little farm girl, and she grew up she's growing up in northern Michigan, and she lives on this farm in Luther in Lake County, and there's a river right at the end of her street that it's called the Pine River, and when she was a little girl, well, first of all, like this is where she was born, and she spent a lot of time on the river, and when she was little, and when you ask a little kid, like, how old are you, like what's your name, what's your favorite color, what's your favorite song, and you say, what color are your eyes, and she would always say that she had Pine River eyes because she had these like bright, light amber colored eyes that were the same color as the water that flowed in the river right by the farm where she was living. And a couple of years ago, she came to visit us when we were still living in Lansing, Michigan. And we had a lot of fun. She wanted to come to the city and go to the zoo and go have Ethiopian food. And she was a vegan baby. And when she left, I was surprised by how much I missed her, like I was struck by it. Like Dominic went to go take her to meet her mom halfway between our house and their house, and as soon as she left, there was this like void in the house, and I was like, oh, I miss her. And I sat down with the ukulele because I had a couple hours of silence, which is rare, and I wrote this song for her. It's called "The Girl with the Pine River Eyes." to cry. But when she's gone, my heart sings a song for the girl with the pine river. The girl with the pine river eyes. Oh yeah. Oh, thanks, you guys. Ring the bell.
Take a minute for a public service announcement.
Yes.
Will we get everyone to put your cell phones on vibration or mute?
Thank you, Will. Public service announcement. Okay. Hey, it sounds good. The banjo, you guys. Do you guys know that it's cool to play the banjo now? Yeah. When did that happen?
It never wasn't.
I beg to differ.
Oh, they were all wrong.
Thank you. Where were you when I was the 16-year-old banjo playing girl? I learned how to play the banjo. I come from a musical family. My mom and dad play music, and Bunsen TI. And my dad taught me how to play banjo. So I tried to take guitar lessons when I was like 12, and I had this big clunky plywood guitar with fat neck and nylon strings, and it was really hard to play. And I was struggling, but I came from a musical family, so I wanted to I had to play something. And a stringed instrument, I already played piano. And my dad saw me struggling, and he was like, I bet you're a banjo player. And he thrust his banjo into my face, which isn't a euphemism for something illegal. And he taught me how to play the banjo. He cursed me for life. And he taught me how to play clawhammer banjo, because from that moment on, I was that girl that played the banjo, which wasn't cool in high school. But now, every dude with an ironic beard and a man bun can play a banjo. So I'm just going to say to all those guys, you're welcome. It is. Do you want to know the genesis, the origin of the banjo? The banjo was first showed up on plantations when slaves were banned from playing their drums, their African drums. And so they put a wooden stick on the drum and put strings on it, called it something else, that it was an American instrument, and figured out a way to play their band drums. And that's the origin of the banjo. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah! I wrote this song. Cool. With my friend Jim Riley. Okay, I'm gonna make Pops be the sole instrumentalist on this next song. Hey, do you guys remember when I was like 5 and 6 years old and you would be like, hey, get up on the table and sing that song? Remember when you guys would do that? I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for that. I don't know. Maybe I would be, but I would be way more terrified. Oh, I know. Maybe I should do that one. Well, so here's the thing. Well, my cousin Mike just requested that I sing this Bill Withers song that I used to sing when I was little. And it's hard to sing when you have reduced lung capacity. And I have slightly reduced lung capacity because, are you ready for this? Virgil's going to be a big brother. Visit Pops on tour and got the ultimate souvenir. Sorry, kids. Sorry, kids. Well, there were lots of women with golden clothes and everything. Ermine cars and love, satin gloves. Whoa, all of my things are old, ragged and worn. My jeans are holding, my dress is torn. Please, please, Papa, would you try to buy my love? Well, if my baby loves me, how will I know? A big Cadillac will surely show that I'm the only one he's dreaming of. Whoa, be you're my sugar daddy, I'll be your wife, then I could live a diamond life. Please, please, Papa, would you try to buy my love? Dominic John Davis, everybody. I say the best things in life money can't buy, but I change your mind, just give me a try. Please, please, Papa, would you try to buy? Please, Papa, would you try to buy? Please, please, Papa, would you try to buy my love? Yeah! Thank you! Thank you! I've been planning on telling you guys like that for weeks. I'm so excited that it went that way. And now it's over on the internet too. This is the news has debuted on the internet. Yeah. I've been avoiding like the cheesy Facebook announcement. So post that, you guys, okay? Alright. June 20th.
We got Beth here, it's already out there.
It's streaming. It's streaming, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna do one more song, and then we're gonna commence with Viva NashVegas with the show, right? Yay! I love doing this show. It's really fun. I like everybody, all these people. It's awesome. And Kimbro's Café is like my favorite local Nashville venue. I love this venue. How about we did?
Yeah, remember the kids fog too.
Oh yeah! Old Tiny, I'm gonna do Old Tiny too. Okay. This is the song that, so when Bunce taught me banjo, he like only taught me the claw first. He wouldn't teach me any songs. So he was like, do this. And then do this. And then do this. Until you you can do this. And then I'll show you a song. So I did that. So I did it for about 3 weeks, nothing but this. And he said, once you can do that without thinking about it, then you're a clawhammer banjo player. So I did this in the springtime. And I was sitting under, you know, the crabapple tree in our backyard that was blossoming, and like the pink petals were falling. It was very idyllic banjo scene. And there was one moment when I was doing that after a few weeks, and another thought popped into my head, like, you know, I'm hungry or something. I need an ice cream cone. And then I was like, just happened. And I went in and I said, Buds, check it out. And I did it, you know. And then this is the song he taught me. This was the first song I ever played on the banjo.
Unbelievable. Everybody stand up. Come on. Congratulations. You know, you will not believe this. Not only do they have a new arrival coming sometime soon, but they also have a brand new CD. How about that? So, I've asked them because you all have popularly demanded it. How about an encore? Oh yeah, now don't forget the CDs are here, they'll be out there, the CDs are here for you. Once again, Rachael Davis and Dominic John Davis.
I'm trying to figure out what I should do. I don't see. What? Oh my god, I haven't played that in years. I'm gonna have to get that one back on the roster, back in my repertoire. How about stuff? How about
It's a sound.
yeah. That was where I was headed. Were you clairvoyant? Yeah. Just be sure when you say I love you, it's a sin to tell lies. Well, millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. I love you, yes I do. I love you. You can break my heart outright. Just be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a Cross my heart, hope to die. Never, never, never tell another white lie. Took a little girl out on a date last night. Next to gravel dirty, but she looked alright. Down between the devil and the deep blue sea, I said, baby, you look good to me. Told her I loved her, how I lied. Now she's getting sent up in my blush and cry. And she leaves me the altar. 'Cause I can't tell the preacher I was drunk. Well, Lord, have mercy on an all-count sinner. Give me one more chance to let another guy win. Cross my heart, hope to die. Never, never, never tell another white lie. Cross my heart, hope to die. Thank you, everybody.
Fantastic! Rachel Davis, yeah! And not to mention, Dominic John Davis. And have you all had some of this fantastic breakfast yet? Let me hear you scream. At this point, we have a man who's driven across all kinds of planes, and well, not airplanes, but the Texas planes and the Virginia planes and Kentucky planes and stuff like that. He's brought something special with him. He's going to come up here and sing a song with Dominic John Davis. The one and only Rob McNurlin. Well, Rob, I'm going to go over here and pick up this display case you have, and you have a special thing to share with us today. It's very, very interesting, the history of country music.
Yeah, direct from the Grand Ole Opry, we have Hank Snow's Toupee over here. We got up this morning and Hank's Toupee hadn't been out in a while, so we figured we'd come down here and hang out with you folks. Looks like you all might need a gospel song. Are you on the rock and roll, brother? Are you on the rock and roll? Are you standing on the rock? Is your name on the roll? Are you on the rock and roll? It's a mighty, mighty long way to glory, but you're bound to go. No matter what lies in the path ahead, if you're on the rock and roll. Is that church here? Are you on the rock and roll, brother? Are you on the rock and roll? Are you standing on the rock? Is your name on the roll? Are you on the rock and roll? Now Jesus stands ready and waiting to save your poor weary soul. He wants to write your name in glory and put you on the rock and roll. Well, are you on the rock and roll, brother? Are you on the rock and roll? Are you standing on the rock? Is your name on the roll? Are you on the rock and roll? Well, are you on the rock and roll, brother? Are you on the rock and roll? Are you standing on the rock and name on the roll? Are you on the rock and roll? Well, are you on the rock and roll?
The one and only Rob McNurlin, come on! What is very, very exciting, you know, if you can during the process of the show, or the course of the show, please come up and see Hank's Nose Toupee. It is very, very interesting because the country music does live on, although much of Nashville has forgotten it. Do you love country music? That's why we like to say, Franklin is the new Music City. Give me a hand. We decided we're not going to take their country back. We're going to put the country right here in Franklin. How about again for Rob McNurlin and country music? Well, also Franklin is the new Magic City. We have a young man who traveled a long way to get here today. Magic Man, have you got anything ready to go? You know, his name is David Scott. He does magic. That makes him the Magic Man!
I usually carry around a big table, but I bought this small one, so bear with me for a second. I do need a volunteer to come up. I don't know, let's see if I can find somebody. Actually, when I saw Facebook this morning, they were saying that Rachael was on the show, and it was a picture of me and her. I guess it was with the toilet paper trick. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
I felt like an idiot. No.
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
No, you didn't.
I look like one.
Well, that's a whole different story. But before we get started, I want to tell this joke. Bacon and eggs go into a bar. They walk up to the bartender and says, give me a beer. And the bartender looks at, listen, I'm going to tell you, just like I toast sausage and gravy, we don't serve breakfast here. Hey, I'm a magician, not a comic, okay. Okay, Rachael, here's what I want you to do. I want you to do what I do. I want you to rub your hands together just like this. Kind of tilt them a little bit like this. Do you know what you get when you do that?
Friction.
Friction, absolutely right. Friction is right. Very good. And friction causes heat, and heat causes warmth. And in a cold day out like today, this really works for us, right? But tell you what, if you do it just right, and you slowly separate your hands, you end up with a little red spongy ball, just like that.
Come on.
I know you wasn't ready. You didn't know what to expect.
I didn't. No, that's the name of the game, though.
It is. I tell you what, we're going to do it again. I want you to rub your hands again together again like that.
Okay.
Believe it or not, when I have Rachael separate her hands slowly again, she's going to have a red ball exactly like this one appear in her hands. Okay, hang on.
I gotta see this.
Hold yourself down. Okay, you ready? All right.
Tell me when.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Slowly separate your hands. Slowly, and there you go. Yeah. But anyway, hang on that real quick. You know what that is, right?
It's a red foam ball.
Exactly, that red foam ball.
Yeah.
But do you know what it looks like?
Cherry?
Well, it could be, but actually what it is, it looks like a clown's nose. But there's no holes in it. You see, the way you tell if it's a real clown nose, there's no hole in it. So if you walk up and you pluck a nose off a clown, and there's a hole, fake clown. I'm serious now. But I tell you what does happen is every time you pluck it, they grow a new one. Okay? But now, Rachel, what we're going to do is, I want you to pick one of these noses as one that you're going to use today.
Okay.
Which one do you want to pick?
That one.
Okay, now that you've picked your nose. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one in this hand. We're going to put yours in your hand. But, let's see, put it here. Take this, hold your hand, close around it.
Okay.
Turn around, hold it up like this.
Like this.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to make our noses disappear. Sound like fun?
Yeah.
Sounds like a party to me. Now, hold a finger. Great finger. I've been given the other one before. But anyway, we're What you're gonna do is we're gonna rub on the top of our hands right above my nose. Okay? Now, I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Now, when I tap, mine disappears. Now, hold on just a second. Do you still feel mine in there?
Yeah.
You do, really?
The foam balls.
Yeah. Turn your hand over.
Okay.
Open. Oh, wait a minute. Now, one thing you don't know about foam balls, they're never the same size. They're really not. One is always bigger than the other. Can you tell which one's bigger than the other one?
That one.
Usually the one on the left. Yeah, you're right. See, you know how I know it's bigger? Because there's another one hiding inside it.
Come on.
Tell you what, why don't you set yours down right there? Now, mix them up a little bit.
Like this, go like this.
Yeah,
You don't
anyway,
want them in a row, right?
But you can put them back in a row if you want to.
Okay.
Now, can you tell me which one the money's under?
It would be nice if there's money under all of them.
That's true, but that's another whole nother trick.
That one.
That one right there?
Yeah.
So I tell you what, I'll take this one and this one and put it in my hand. I'm going to take this one and put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Okay? And then basically, magically, they all three come back.
What the?
Now, see, it's misdirection. See, what you didn't see is I put one there, put this one in my pocket, and basically, they all come back.
Dash somewhere.
And it's between me and my wife, okay? Let's do that again. Take that one, put this one in my pocket. And basically what I really do is all misdirection. And what I do is I sneak one out and I make it disappear and I toss it and it goes back into the hand. Thus we have three more. I say if we take this one there, take that one there, take this one, put it in my pocket, take the invisible one out, toss it. You know what? This is getting a little old, but we're having fun. So what we'll do is we'll just get rid of them all.
Oh, yeah!
Thanks, everybody.
His name is David Scott. He does magic. That makes him so much fun. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to be trying to get Chef Michelle to come out here in just a second. But while we're waiting to find Chef Michelle, maybe Babe Curry can help us find Chef Michelle.
Whoa!
Oh, maybe even Kristen can if she gets here. I'm just kidding. All right, now, we're going to get Carol Ann to come up here and sing a song. Carol Ann, get up here real quick. How about a hand for Carol Ann Turney? You know, many people say that she is not only a good vocalist, but she can sing too. Hallelujah. Now, are you going to do this with the handheld lavalier mic or with it?
Bear with me.
Am I going to use this one?
I'll do that for you.
I'm not a gearhead. I just.
Thank you very much. I don't know where our HillBilly Emo pianist has been, but how about a hand for our HillBilly Emo pianist? Hey! Mr. Jane. She may get up here in just a little while after we have Carol Ann Turney and so many people. Remember, we're headed out to the Leapers Fork Christmas Parade for those of you all who want to join us. It's all part of Williamson County. You can find magic and music and more in Williamson County, Tennessee. That's my favorite grimace. Okay, here we go. A song that Carol Ann made famous last year. You may have heard it. It's been screaming up the charts. And she put this song on the map.
He's crazy.
Shh. Wait, I know the intro. No laughing.
But you're funny.
How about a hand for Carol Ann Turney? This is a song that Carol Ann put on the map last year. It's been screaming up the charts ever since.
Here it comes.
Silent night, all is calm, all is bright, round Virgin Mother and Child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep. told him this key was okay before I'd run through it.
Should I modulate it a little bit higher, or do you want to go lower?
Lord, no, not there. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ our Savior is born. You were reading my mind.
At this point, I was trying to tell Caroline to ask everyone to sing along with us as we go back
So,
into this verse. And Caroline will lead
would
you
you
to the
sing
word.
along? Silent night, beautiful, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Let me hear you. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
That was undoubtedly Caroline Tenney. And she's going to be, that song has got a chance, I think.
I think it
It will
does.
become a hit, maybe.
Yeah.
All because of you and Caroline Turney. I'm just kidding. Well, now it's time to bring up a young man who plays a mighty mean bluegrass guitar. Can you come up here, Richard Starkey? This is probably the absolutely most wonderful Christmas and Holiday Magic Festival, a celebration of lights. How about our lights back here on the stage at Kimbro? Who ever heard of a bluegrass guitar player without a guitar?
I can make believe. Thank you.
We also want to say we have a brand new backdrop here at Kimbro's while our HillBilly Emo pianist is choking on a biscuit. I'd just like to involve everybody in the show. How do you like this barn? This is a historic barn, hundreds of years old, been reassembled here at Kimbro's. How about a hand? And now for a Christmas bluegrass song.
Anyway, I was going to play, this isn't really a bluegrass song, but it's one of my favorite Christmas songs. It's called The Green Sleeves.
Ooh, yeah.
for Richard Stuggy, the king of the six string.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for the present.
Yeah. Well, it's good that you brought that up because every present needs something to be wrapped inside. And once I figure out how to unwrap my guitar strap, I'll sing you a song about wrapping paper, especially for Buddha. Are you having fun or what?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How about another hand for Rachael Davis and Dominic John Davis? And how about their brand new CD? And how about my capo? I can't seem to find it. Oh, it may be in one of my pockets.
Oh,
You know, I reach into my magic pockets all the time, and I know this could be very, very bad if there's no capo, but I could do it. William Covington may have a capo to the rescue. How about a hand for William Covington Capo Rescue Unit? Inside this velveteen bag, he has something which is going to be, what is it? What's in that bag? What? No way.
Headphones.
Oh, yes. How about a hand for William Covington's magic bag and a capo? Well, I'm just glad that I can ride along with William. You know, I think he's thinking about going to the Leapers for Christmas parade. And you know, you can find everything in Franklin and Leapers Fork, Williamson County, Tennessee, a special place to be at the holiday season. That's not going to work. I'll try to go down to this key here. Okay, this is the wrong key for me, but it sounds better for some reason. Especially for Rhoda. Pretty paper, pretty ribbon, blue. Wrap your present to your loved one from you. Pretty pencil to write I love you. Pretty paper, pretty ribbon of blue. A song by Willie Nelson. Let's give him a hand. Crowded street, busy feet hustle by him. Downtown shopper, Christmas is night. There he sits all alone on the sidewalk, hoping that you won't pass him by. Should you stop? Better not. But's too busy. You're in a hurry. My how time flies. In the distance, the ringing of laughter, and in the midst of it all, he cries. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue. Wrap your present to your darling from you. Pretty pencil to write I love you. Pretty paper, pretty ribbon of blue. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons of blue.
Awesome.
How about a hand for Rhoda? I'll tell you what, that song always makes me cry. You gotta remember during the holiday season, there are those who need more than just a gift. They need some help. So reach out to your neighbor, give them a hug, or even buy some wrapping paper, a pencil, or a wonderful breakfast here at Kimbro's. How about the breakfast at Kimbro's? Here's someone who needs no help at all. We may not be able to see her on the TV screen because the music stand is in her way. I'm still working on the music stand. I have the short microphone cable and maybe the long one here. This is the lady who comes from where they say Merry Christmas, and over there when they say Merry Christmas, it's like Robin Hood and his merry men. That did not mean they were happy. What did that mean?
What Merry Xmas when they use X-M-A-S, you mean, instead of Christmas?
Something like that. Yes, that too. But also, if you think about it, Robin Hood and his merry men, that meant they were strong. So in a way, it means to have a strong Christmas, I guess. What do you think?
Yes, I think so.
You're not from around these parts, are you?
No.
Where are you from?
I'm from New York.
Oh, yeah, I can tell a California accent when I hear one.
I think I have a New York accent as well.
Well, you did. You're from Long Island, but first you came from a wonderful place that I just got back from, and the place is called...
England.
And it's right next door to Scotland. Two wonderful places, separated by a wall.
Is it the best?
You what?
Is it the best?
I think they're both the best. Let me take my guitar off. You remember that story, what happened to me in Glasgow? By mistake, I mentioned landing in England and everyone booed me off the stage because I was in Scotland, but I said, no, I rode the van from England to Scotland. Then they said, yay, and brought me back on the stage again.
I hoped you would have a good reception and you would like the food and everything. And now you're telling me you got bored?
No, I didn't get bored. I loved England because, while I was there, every day I thought, the only thing that can make England better is Barbara A. Stone and an instrumental on her wonderful digital piano. How about a hand for the queen of the digital piano, Barbara A. Stone.
Thank you very much.
What song will you play today?
Well, people ask me what I am going to play, and it's a kind of mixture of Chopin and O Come, Emmanuel, and a little of Mary Did You Know.
And Mary Did You Know, by the way, was written by Buddy Green, who lives here in Franklin, Tennessee. How about a hand for Buddy Green?
Larry.
You're right. You see, you have all the names on there. Before she starts this song, we'll do what I always do, and I will ask her, Barbara A. Stone, might I kiss your hand?
Certainly.
Okay, here I go. Chivalry is not dead. I have to do what I was waiting for you to. Oh no, let's hang it up. Oh, we also want to talk before we, yes.
Tonight. I have some CDs of Christmas music here, if anybody's interested.
Are they CDs by Elvis or maybe Bing Crosby?
No, they're classical with regular carols. They're kind of arrangements.
And who is playing on this CD?
Barbara A. Stone.
She's Barbara A. Stone. Here we go.
It happened again.
Yes, okay, yes. Hang on one second. I'm still learning the switches. Somehow it gets switched over to pipe organ. It's supposed to be, the digital, but that's not it. Let me go to this right here. Let's try channel 2. She's Barbara A. Stone. How about a hand? A. Stone. Everyone stand up for Barbara A. Stone. Come on. A standing ovation. Merry Christmas, Barbara A. Stone. Well, the show is continuing now. We're going to take a little twist in a different direction. This part of the show, we like to bring up our sound man. Wait a minute. How much longer will our HillBilly Emo pianist be here? Will he be here for like 10 more minutes? Okay, so now we're going to take a twist where we go over to our sound man. We say, sound man, step away from that board. Bring your lovely wife up here and sidekick and do a song for us like no one else has done before. Hey! Our sound man is not really just a sound man. He's doing that out of the charity of his heart at Christmas time and all year long. But he's also Tom Comet, phenomenal bass player and singer, and his lovely wife, America's sweetheart, all the way from Jefferson, Texas, the one and only Amy Comet. And I believe today they're going to be using their version of a piano or something like it. Oh yeah. Yeah, that looks like a piano. So Amy, you all have been practicing all year long for this moment, just like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa's elf.
We have. We do need the audience to help us today.
Are they ready? Can you help them?
It's really easy. You don't have to do anything but this. Carol Ann, you really make it good loud, right? Is this ringing a bell yet? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call them names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you come guide my sleigh? Then all the reindeer loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. You'll go down in history. You'll go down in history.
That was great.
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
Now you know why we think it is a season of love. How about that wonderful warm hug the two gave each other? Not normally will you do that because, of course, you're very competitive, both being wonderful singers.
Professional jealousy.
That's the magic of the Viva NashVegas radio show. You know, we had a man come up earlier who can really take his voice and wrap it around a song and just get the soul out of this song. He sang a song about Are You on the Rock and Roll?
Yeah.
He's got one more surprise for us because it is a season of surprises. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of surprised the cameras are actually working today. But I think they are. Let's wave to everyone out on Ustream. Hello, folks. And of course, later on tonight, you can go home and watch our videos on NashVegas.tv. It's the Viva NashVegas radio show from beautiful downtown Franklin at Kimbro's Café. Rob McNurlin, with no further introduction, will bring you up here. He is Rob McNurlin!
What do y'all want to hear?
Hank Snow's. Yeah, there's, you know, I brought the toupee out today, as I already mentioned. But we played a show down in Decatur, Georgia, and they actually put it on the poster that also appearing with me and my band was Hank Snow's toupee. And a bunch of people thought that was the opening act. So we're thinking about changing the name of the band to Hank Snow's toupee.
That is a pretty good name.
It would make a great band name, wouldn't it?
I like it.
So we'll do a little bit of a Hank Snow song. You want a fast one or a slow one here? Fast.
Yeah, we can do a slow.
All right. That big wheel rolling down the track means the true love daddy ain't coming back. I'm moving on. I'm rolling on. You've been flying too high for this little old sky. I'm moving on. That big loud whistle as blue settle over the Southland. We're coming to you. We're moving on. Oh, hear my song. You got to laugh on me, so I set you free. I'm moving on. Mr. Engineer, take your throttle in hand. This ride is the fastest in the southern land. I'm moving on. I'm rolling on. Well, shovel the coal, let the rattler roll. I'm moving on. Well, I told you, baby, from time to time, but you just wouldn't listen to pain in the mind, so I'm moving on. Oh, hear my song. Too bad you're blue, I'm through with you, I'm moving on. Mr. Byron, won't you please listen to me? I got a pretty mama in Tennessee, I'm moving on. Oh, hear my song. Well, ease my mind, get me there on time, I'm moving on. Well, ease my mind, put me there on time, I'm moving on.
The one and only Rob McNurlin. Well, I'll tell you what, our show is speeding along to a careening halt, but not actually, because at the end of the show, you'll know it's over when we sing Crawdad Hole. Can you all sing Crawdad Hole?
Yeah. Why?
It's a song that we started doing last year, and since it has become a major hit. But now we're going to bring up, once again, Barbara A. Stone, who's going to accompany the grand dame of chanteusness, the one and only Carol Ann Turney in a beautiful green scarf. And you have on some Christmas colors today, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know if I look that good in them, but it serves the purpose.
You always look good, and no matter what color you wear. Sometimes I joke that you're slow as molasses, but you're really not.
I've got a joke to tell about my grandmother, Mama.
This is a joke from Carol Ann
My daddy's
Turney.
mama. And I can't remember how it goes, but it has something to do with three little moles were running around. Something like that. And they were talking to each other, and one said, I smell sorghum. One said, I smell honey. And the other said, I smell molasses.
So much fun to me. Carol Ann Turney. Our show.
And real quick, and the way that my grandmother would say sorghum was so good. It was just delicious how she'd say sorghum. So there, now you have the background after the fact.
There's always a bit of humor, but a bit of commentary and beauty. Every time Carol Ann Turney comes to the microphone, and in this case, a bit of wonder. Wonder of the reason for the season. With Carol Ann Turney and Barbara A. Stone.
Savior's birth. rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morning. If you'd like to sing, sing. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born.
She's Carol Antoni and Barbara A. Stone.
Lord, I'm glad I was warmed up.
Wait a minute. Before we do our final song of the show, we'd like to bring out a young man who put our show on the map. Oh, wow. 3 years ago. He's grown quite tall now, and his hair is much longer than mine. He's the one and only Dave Curry.
Hey, Curry. Oh, yeah.
I want a hand for Dave Curry. You got my guitar, babe, but please be very careful with it. This is the Blue Ridge Super Jumbo guitar. I hope you like it. On the back of it, I've customized it with a Viva NashVegas bumper sticker. Everybody give me a big round of applause. Thank you.
You know I'm terrible on the spot.
He's terrible on the spot, but he always has a great holiday song to sing.
Oh, I know.
He has no, that's like the little drummer boy. He had no gift to give. So now you can do one of your original songs, or you can do a song that you really love to do anyway. Let's think. The clock is ticking.
Okay.
He's Babe Curry. Anybody got any questions? From Williams Velveteen Pouch comes a guitar pick. How about a hand for William Covington? The William Covington Pick Rescue Unit.
You know, I did write a Christmas song a long time ago. I don't think I can remember it. That's what I wanted to play. I'm trying to remember it. I can't remember it. I'm really, really sorry, folks. I'm not gonna play a Christmas song. Forgive me, please. I hope somebody plays a Christmas song after me. I'm gonna play a song that I failed at the last time that I was here on the show. Listen to me, friend. I don't wanna say this again. Things that break really bend. I don't wanna bring you down, but could you pick me up off the ground? I also wanna tell you that danger is all around. I don't wanna seem too broke, but you need to get the blow. if there was nothing there. Know what I say to you as I try hard to get it through. It's never perfect 'cause it is what I do. I don't want a picture bomb, but I can't keep aiming on. Try to avoid from being hit. I don't want to bring you pain, but this news is like solid rain. You should try to stay out from under it. No, before I go off, happiness is used for show. What I've said to you is all that I want you to know.
He's the one and only Babe Curry. And now we're going to bring up our HillBilly Emo pianist who's going to help us play our closing song. We want everybody to come up on stage and join us for a little trip to the Crawdad Hole. Have you had a good time or what? Before we do this, we might want to ask if Chef Michelle could come up and tell us something. She has nothing to say, but our cameraman is back in the back. How about a hand for our cameraman? Come on out, cameraman.
Can I say something very quickly?
Yes.
George and Tom and I collaborated on a couple of little Christmas songs last week, and I will be sending them out for your MP3 pleasure. And if you'd like to know who in the world I am, if this is of any interest to you, go to facebook.com, blah, 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 and I'm Carol Ann Turney. There's no E on name. Carolann, and then my last name is Turney, and just think it's like turkey, but with an N.
It's sort of like attorney, but without an A.
I do have a joke about the power of attorney.
Can you save that for another episode? That's not proper. On a Christmas episode, we like to think about only peace and harmony during this season of love.
Huh?
Okay, tell us that joke if it takes 2 minutes or less.
Another joke?
No, don't do it. All right, now it's time for us to sing Crawdad Hole. Are you ready for take a musical trip to the Crawdad Hole? Now, during this song, this is a song we made famous, just like Silent Night. It's magic here at the Viva NashVegas radio show. Somebody take this microphone for the fun of it. You can even grab it and act like, oh, there you go. Oh, listen, yeah. How about a hand for Rachael David? And Dominic John Davis on the Banjo. Tom Common on the upright bass. He's our sound man. He's hitting back there. The one and only Rob McNurlin. Don't forget to stop by and visit this special attraction after the show and get some more CDs from Rachael Davis and the Magic Man. How about the Magic Man? Babe Curry. Barbara A. Stone. Amy Comet. I don't have my glass on. Maybe William can help us. And Carol Ann Turney right over here. William Covington over here on the sign, whatever that is. And the magic velveteen bag. He always helps us out. He's going to help us do Crawdad Hole. And on the piano, our one and only HillBilly Emo pianist, Kristen James. When we do this song, when we say, you get a line and I get a pole, honey, what do you say?
Honey.
Let me try that again. You get a line and I get a pole, honey.
Honey.
Yes.
You get a line and I get a pole, babe.
Babe.
Does that constitute theft? I saw that.
The word that keeps coming to me is robust.
Robust. Robust is a good word. It reminds me of the wonderful breakfast I'm about to have. How about a hand for the one and only Chef Michelle's breakfast? Okay. We'll be seeing y'all on the internet. A little song called Crawdad Hole. Are you ready? Yeah! Here we go. Well, you can lie out in cold, honey. You can lie out in cold, babe. You can play, stop, play. Babe. Babe is the second one. This is the first time we've had to do this, but that's because we have such a huge crowd of Rachael Davis fans. How about Rachael Davis? Now you also have a compadre who traveled with you. Is he out here in the audience today?
Yeah. There he is. He's got a little tiger shirt on right now. Oh, Patrick.
Wait, Virgil.
Patrick's here.
You're
so
You're never going home.
If he wants to get up on stage and sing Crawdad Hole with us, he can when the spirit moves him.
Verge, you want to sing Crawdaddy? You want to do that? Sing it from there. Sing it from there.
Okay, well, here we go again. Remember, when I say honey, you say honey. And when I say babe, you say babe. This is going to be a tough one, I can tell. All right, here we go. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, you can lie out in cold, honey. You can lie out in cold, babe. You can lie out in cold and go down Crawdad Hole, honey. Baby, my solo. Rachael Davis. And now the piano. Here we go. Well, you can lie out in cold, honey. You can lie out in cold, babe. You can lie out in cold. Let's give it Nash Vegas radio show, honey. Baby, now I'm saying, honey. Baby, now. Thank you so much. We love you wherever you are. This has been a Viva NashVegas.com production. Standing ovation.